What's up, dude? What's up, everybody?
Yo,
What's
yo.
good?
Hey, what are you guys? What's your guys' names? How you guys doing? You guys hang around here at times or what? Like, what are you guys doing in this place?
I'm nervous.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a while.
I'm so nervous. I can't even see you guys right now because I'm trying to set up. I don't think the Instagram one's working yet. So
Oh,
bear with me.
we're having technical difficulties. Come on now,
I forgot how to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot how to do. Yeah, I forgot how to even log on today.
I know.
bro.
I know.
I was like rushing to get to my destination, so I was like, "Oh damn, let me hurry up and get to where I need to be, so that I was able to log on time."
Dude, you got a loud ass GPS thing, dude.
Bro, that shit is fucking annoying. So
Dude, it's
annoying.
so loud.
It's just a
What
mic on the phone.
What are
But
you
let me know
doing? You
what.
doing some bobble hustling tonight, Foo, or what?
Come on now, you know me. You
Always
know
on the
me,
run.
man. You know me. You know me. I got a whole trunk load. I'll show you guys right now in a bit. Let me know if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
We're always ready.
Hold on. Let me
Buy
come
me
over.
some time. Buy me some time. I'm trying to fix the Instagram
Ah,
stream.
Yeah, I don't see us on Instagram yet.
I don't see it either. I'm trying to figure out what I'm got wrong here.
I just picked up right now.
All right, what's up in the chat? What's up to who do I see? I see
Check
Ernie.
it
What's
out.
up, Ernie? How you
Check it out,
doing,
guys.
bro? I see
Damn!
friend of the program, Andy.
Damn,
What's up,
bro.
Andy?
What the
Congrats on the
hell?
new
Hey,
slider.
bro. Come on now. Check it out.
Damn, dude.
Holy night. Look at your trunk, dude. You're like one of those like the dudes that used to sell watches
What do you mean?
Yeah, this is
out
the
of the
oh,
back of
it
your
mix
trunk.
mixtapes, all kinds of shit. That's in the bed of his trunk.
I'm like, what's his name? What's the t-shirt guy's name?
I don't know, but you should get some like bull horns mounted on the side of your car, and you can do razzes on the road.
Oh
Well, Ed Hardy. Ed Hardy. That's the guy. Ed Hardy, the
Oh, Ed
t-shirt guy.
Hardy.
Ed
yeah.
Hardy, man.
That's
I'm your,
funny.
I'm your modern day Ed Hardy bobblehead guy.
So what?
Damn.
What'd you get? Is it all Dodgers or what?
Yeah, a bunch of Dodger stuff, bro.
That's sick.
Bunch of Dodgers, all Dodger stuff.
I'm proud of you. Good for you.
Watch
Thank you,
your
brother.
watch your rear going home.
I know, man. I know.
I
I
I shouldn't have even put that out there.
You put it out in the air, you put it out in the universe. I hope nothing happens, and if it does, everyone please blame 510 bobbles.
It's for sure. It's on me. That's
A
for
hundred
sure.
percent.
Oh, I mixed up my. Did I mix up my name on the screen,
Oh, am I on? Are we
or did
on
Rob?
Instagram? Are we on
Or did
Instagram?
Rob
Check it
mix
out.
it up?
What'd I mess up?
One of us messed up our names. I don't remember what the format was that we talked about.
I don't. I don't know. Maybe I got it. I don't even know if I can mix it. I think we're on Instagram.
It's flip flop.
Flippity flop, bro. Flippity flop. Are we live on Instagram or not? We are. Look at that. Bazam. Live on Instagram.
Let's go. Let's
Thank,
go.
There you
thank you
Yeah,
guys.
go.
I gotta try to see if I can get more people to come over here on YouTube, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
It's
block me? I
nicer and
don't
it's
see us on
easier.
Instagram.
I'm watching it right now, dude. Look, you want to watch mine? You can watch mine through while you're looking at me. You can watch us on Instagram right there.
What
You want to read the
channel is it
comments?
on?
It's on Instagram.com.
No, but
69.
NorCal Nodders or Bobble Talk?
Bobble Talk. Bobble Talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's sick. All right. All right. All right. So what'd you get? So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I was focused on the Instagram stuff. So what did you get, dude? My bad.
Just a bunch of Dodger SGAs, bro, from this year, previous years, all that good stuff, man. So,
Hey, so what's up with the Otani thing, bro? That was just nuts.
bro, oh my god, I can't even like. So
Look at that
you
mark.
know,
Look at I fixed it.
ever since I started collecting it in 2007, honestly, like I have never experienced such chaos. Not even like on a postseason baseball game, what has ever been this hectic for a bobblehead night. Last time, and it's funny because like Ernie and I were talking before I even hopped on over here, and back in 2019. They did the Cody Bellinger blue and like home and away jersey or whatnot, and that game wasn't even that crazy. You know, it was a playoff game, yeah, and then you know there was a huge crowd, and you know, but not everyone was like, I need to get there, I need to get that bobblehead. You know, there's heavy collectors that wanted to get those bobbleheads, and they got them. And I saw like posts from back then where people had like shit ton of them, and but nothing like Otani, like where people are lined up. I want to say like the whole day
Yeah.
since like 10 a.m.
Wow.
Hey,
So
so I'll,
this is what happened though. I low key blame the top of the park because there's a merch drop. So Born and Raised did a a collab with Jaime Harin, and they did a Born and Raised Jaime Harin merch drop that same day. So they sold on the website, and they had a lot of the items already for sale at the top of the park at Dodger Stadium. So a lot of people went to Dodger Stadium to pick that stuff up. And on top of that, there's people traveling in from Japan who were just hanging out, and it was madness, bro. It was chaos.
That's unbelievable. Those the lines and everything else is just massively huge. Hey,
Hmm.
on Instagram, KG Bobbles wants you to turn that hat around, Mark.
I got I got bad news, KG. I got bad news.
What was he hoping for? A
Uh,
Seattle?
no, he was hoping for one of my rooster hats.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I'll keep
Oh
it
yeah,
PG.
yeah. I think he wanted me to take my shirt off too. You're gonna have to wait a little bit, dude. You have to wait.
Yeah,
I have to
it's
warm back up. I'm uncomfortable here so far. This is,
exactly. I'm still a little nervous. I can't just bust out a rooster.
dude. This is like it's like riding a horse, but I mean riding a horse. It's like riding a bike. Riding a horse actually takes a little practice, but
Yo, I have so many questions still about this Otani phenomenon.
Hmm.
So like, do you like I remember when they first announced it, and I admittedly thought you were crazy that night when we first spoke about it in saying that it's going to be because 40,000 bobbleheads is crazy, and I was like, no, it'll be a $30 bobblehead all day long, which obviously it's not. But the day before, right, the Dodgers dropped the 500, no, sorry, 1,700
Hmm.
Chase Gray bobbleheads.
Hmm.
They dropped that news, which makes the hype even greater for that bobblehead.
Yeah.
So, to, I guess tell us like what that was like as a collector, as someone who's been going out and grabbing these things to Raz. Like, what was that like? That whole experience like just trying to wrap your head around getting one of those.
So initially, when the Dodgers announced that, my heart sank to my stomach, bro, and I felt very nauseous, almost like immediately, and I wanted to throw up, bro. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, it completely changes everything. So I hit up 805, and you know, because he and I were game planning before the game, like as to like how we're gonna acquire whatever and do the things that we do, and it just made things a lot more interesting for us because we don't know what to expect. Now people we knew like okay, trying to get extras, it wasn't going to be anything from what we've been used to in the past. And building up to that moment, we're like, okay, I have several tickets. Do I go in this line? Do I hold my tickets? Do I, risk not going back into the ballpark and the boxes leave? Because honestly, so we have early entry at 4:10 for season ticket holders. They allow people in an hour early, and then at 5:10 they allow the general public in. So with that being said, the lines are already long for the general public and also for the season ticket holders. So the biggest worry and the biggest scare was that those bobbleheads would be gone within the first 15 minutes. So if you had extra tickets and trying to get back out in line, that was very worrisome to all of us to know, like, or to even like imagine if we would miss out on getting those extra bobbleheads. So I ended up getting everything, all the tickets that I had. I ended up getting everything right there and then because I didn't want to risk it. Um, And going in, it was just a hit and miss. We're like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Will we get a variant or not? I was very, very doubtful right off the get because we get a 4% chance,
Right.
and there's I think a couple people, maybe I want to say like 20 people ahead of us. That person ended up getting two variants.
Damn.
Yeah, and then 805, he ended up getting one as well. Right,
Freaking hell.
right out the gate. You know what I mean? So we're like, oh shit! Like, I was so stoked. I was like super happy for him. Like right away, I was jumping for joy. Like, what's crazy is like when it comes to things like this, seeing like the homies win right in front of you, it's like it's a surreal moment. It's
Yeah.
different. It's not. It has nothing to do with like, oh, I got a variant. I want to flip it right away. It's like I got a variant. Now my collection is complete.
Yeah,
You
right,
know what I
right.
mean? That's like one of those moments like I can't believe this just happened.
Yeah,
You
you win
know?
in the lottery.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. This guy, at least one of the homies got it because myself and Fabian and others that were like in our groups, we didn't get any. So we're like, all right, at least one of that's a W for the homies. The homies got that. Hey, I'm good. Like we're chilling. I was like, it's crazy because like even Wendy's like, dude, why are you like all crazy happy? I'm like, dude, Tony just got a variant. She's like, oh shit, he did. Like, because I was like jumping for joy. I was like, yeah, I was celebrating, bro. Like, it felt like we won the baseball game before it even started. You know what I mean? So like it was just crazy, man. And then I knew, so like knowing what I've known, and you guys know this. I've talked to you guys plenty of times about this, about the Shohei Ohtani bobbleheads in Anaheim, and how the Japanese fans go absolutely crazy, and then the stuff that I get from Japan, and and the prices I paid to get them over here. It's kind of like this. It's an equal market. So we pay crazy, not as crazy prices, but we pay crazy prices for the Japanese bobbles to bring them here to the States, and vice versa. But I believe the Japanese, people pay a lot more um, than what we would pay, in my opinion. And a lot of like the eBay sales right away, as soon as someone posted it for, I think it was like 20. What is it? No, no, no.
I think the
Uh,
first one I saw was 15.
no, the first one that I saw went for 888.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was the first one to go. Right away, it sold. The second one that I saw was 1250, 1250, went right away. The second one went up 15, sold right away. And then it just kept going up. I was like, oh my God, like it wasn't anyone here in the States. No one here in the States was paying that amount. It was a lot of Japanese folks, and they're going to continue to pay that price. And a lot of people have been saying like these prices are going to drop. They're not. They're not going to drop. You got what people have to understand is that there's an entire country behind Otani. It's not just Dodger fandom. And I said this from the beginning in my lives when I was doing my live sales. I was like, people have to understand. Okay, Angels fans, no offense to them, they don't bring a crowd. When
Right.
we would go to the Angel Stadium games, the crowd was the majority of people that traveled from Japan to watch Shohei Ohtani and get his bobblehead.
Yeah.
Now you have Dodger fans, and now you have tourists that are coming for the same reasons.
Yeah.
So it's double the madness. And now because of Shohei Ohtani night, so for season ticket holders, we're allowed early entry through the parking lot, at least by like 3:30 p.m. We're in the inside the exit the parking lot, and we're able to line up and enter the gate by 4:10. Because of that bobblehead night now, it's every single bobblehead night for the rest of the year. We're not allowed in that early anymore.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I so for the Mookie Betts, I bought parking. Um, and for early entry, they weren't letting anyone in.
Wow.
So the early entry, they changed it from 3 to 3:30 to 4:10, and then general public to 4:50. So there was a car accident yesterday, not in the parking lot, but outside the stadium. Two separate incidents happened yesterday. There's a car on fire inside the
On
stadium,
fire.
and then where I was going in for the early entry, there's a car accident. I just heard a car getting crunched like crazy, and it's because now there used to never be that much, those many cars as backed up as they have been as of late. So with that being said, people tend to forget how to drive. And you know how, I mean, the Bay Area is freaking notorious for crazy idiot drivers. LA is the same thing, it's no different. So it puts a bigger strain and a bigger damper on those people that are trying to get in early to the stadium.
So do you think that what you guys saw in regards to the hype around the chase, around the variant, do you think that there's going to be more of that done by the Dodgers, or do you think they were like, okay, this
No,
created
they'll do
madness, we
more.
can't do it?
They'll do more.
You think
They're
so?
100% going to capitalize. Just like any theme that when it hits, they want to replicate it. It's like, when they're getting their first high. You know what I mean? They want to get that same feeling over and over and over and over and over again. And look at what happened with Foco. Foco, they dropped, after the 2020 World Series Dodger Championship, they kept coming out with so many bobbleheads that everyone just kept buying. And now Foco's trying to replicate that same type of high, and no one's really buying everything anymore. I mean, I know personally, I'm not. I've talked to a lot of like the big time collectors as well. The Dodger Ralphies of the world, the F Salinas, Ernie Carrillos, the guys that used to buy everything Foco. They're not buying everything out anymore, for the simple fact that all the people that resell get desperate to sell everything again,
Yeah.
because these guys buy, tens of twenties of bobbleheads, and then these guys get super desperate. They just want to get rid of everything. So it gets to that point now. Um, Now there's a difference between an SGA and there's a difference between retail. Obviously, an SGA, you get to experience the game. You take the family, you go and you enjoy the ball. The ball game is more of an experience. There's more sentimental value attached to that, and I think unfortunately that's what just hikes up the prices on all these baubles, and then including ticket prices and everything that goes on to get to the stadium. Parking's like $30 now. It's gotten out of control, to be honest.
Hey, it's funny you bring that up. I always get a kick out of like when you hear the collector that is the traditionalist that says I only collect SGAs because they're free,
Hmm.
and I'm like, I could make a strong case that buying a bobblehead off of either eBay or just going through retail is a lot cheaper than
Oh
going
yeah,
to a game. I mean,
yeah.
for some teams that's not the case for sure, especially minor league. But you know, for what we're seeing now with the Dodgers, or what we've seen in the past, like last year with the Vladdy Guerrero, with the Outcast, with the
Hmm.
Bobby Witt Jr. this year. I mean,
Hmm.
the 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 value of these things is actually really holding strong. And then you add on what that game ticket costs, what parking costs, what food and drink costs. Yeah, there's a great memory attached, but I mean, at the end of the day, like for like you, for example, a family of four, you can't go to a Dodger game and spend under $400.
Right.
Yeah. And then
I
and
don't
then
think that's even possible.
and then I'm a fat ass and I like to eat everything, so it makes it a lot harder too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting my steps in. But here's another thing too, is like what people fail to forget, and it's funny because the other day, you know, towards like you know, before the game starts, the people go to game time and they see like the ticket prices. Some drop and others don't. Some hold their value, some don't. I forget what game it was. Someone asked a friend of a friend, they're like, "Hey, do you know someone that can pick up a bobblehead for you?" And yeah, I have a friend. I know Bobble Fool. He'll pick it up for you. What's his price? I gave the price. I'm like, oh no, ticket prices are like $20 less. Okay, and so think about it. Okay, so then if you don't want to pay a ticket price or go to the game, then what's the point of even asking what you can get a bobblehead for? You know what I mean? Like, it's gotten to a point where people started to unfollow me because, like, I don't do the last minute I'll pick up your bobbleheads anymore. Give me a week in advance, and if I have room, I'll definitely do that because I still do those favors. I still hook people up, but I
Yep.
tell people, give me enough notice. Don't tell me last minute. Like when I'm at like I'm literally entering through the gate or I'm like preparing, and because like I have my own little mantra, I have my own little thing like where before I go to the game, um, like I have all my stuff ready, and then I've had several people hit me up, minutes before, I'm about to enter, or even that morning, hey, can you pick up my bobblehead? I'm like, no, I can't. I feel bad at the end of the day. It really hurts that I have to say no, but it's like, come on, you guys got to take into account my day as well. And
Yeah.
then what's unfortunate is like what a lot of people like to do. It's like it's only a take, but they never want to, and I'm not saying I'm expecting to get anything in return out of it, but at least help others out. You know what I mean? And there's people in the community that they try to manipulate others and say, "Yo, pick up my bobblehead," and then they try to take advantage of said person until they can't take advantage of that person anymore, and then they find other collectors and newer collectors and newer collectors and newer collectors to do the same thing. It's like, dude, why? Like, I've never understood people, that did that. Like if someone's like, "Hey, I can't make it to this game, but I'm going to that game. So if you can't make it, I'll hook you up." All right, cool, that's dope. Why, and then just have like a little network of people to help each other out, as
Right.
opposed to just be like, just give me, and just make it about yourself. That's where like now I'm like I've started, like I said, I've started losing people as followers, and I had to unfollow several people because it's just that's the relationship now, and I'm like, I'm cool, I'm good on that.
That's
And I
great.
told people, for Otani night, send me their tickets like months in advance. Oh, I don't want to pay $150 for a ticket.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
all right, cool. And I've literally told like about 17 people. I'll do you guys a favor. Don't trip. It's gonna be a crazy day. And only 3 people said, "Okay, I'll buy the ticket. I'll send it to you."
What's the white version going for now?
250,
Oh
200,
my,
200 to 250.
that is so crazy.
But this is me trying to be Mr. Nice Guy to everyone. And I've been told by a lot of people, like, dude, like, why are you so nice to people? Like, why are you always trying to help? Because, like, I know how it is too, like, to not be able to go to a game or miss out or go too late. Like, I that feeling was like one of the worst feelings when you get to the ball game and they're out of bobbleheads. I'm like, oh shit, man. Like I made it finally, and then they ran out. Like, damn, homie, like I can't believe that just happened to me. You know what I mean? So like I always have this like anxiety before I go to the game. Even like I'm like I'm like 4 hours early, 3 hours early. I get very anxious because I'm
Right.
like, I know I'm gonna get my stuff, but still, there's always like that what if.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I know Rob is too. Like, you never know what to expect. I know this year when next month when the A's are going to finally do some bobbleheads, um, we really don't know we know what to expect in the past, but
Hmm.
they haven't put a number on how many they're giving. So it could be 50 for all we
Yeah,
know. So we really
yeah.
don't know what to expect. So
And
I feel that anxiety.
I'm getting tons of questions like, "Oh, can you grab?" Right now, I'm not gonna take any because I have no idea how many you're getting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have some of the homies that are out here ask me the same thing. Oh, tickets are $17. I'll buy a ticket. Can you pick up for me? So that's why I was asking you, Mark. I'm like, how's the whole thing like to go in
Oh
and out? It,
no.
it takes like Mark was telling it takes like 15 minutes to get outside of the stadium and then line back up. Like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing all that shit, dude. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
15 minutes if
it
you're fast.
yes. If you're very
Oh
fast
no. Eh,
by yourself,
Wait,
it's
hold
like
on. 15 minutes if you're fat or you're fast.
Add the S. So that rules you out, obviously.
I'm done. I'm done.
See,
Damn.
they got a fucked up system, and they don't hand out more than one, nothing like that. You can't roll like Dodgers.
See,
You can roll their tickets. I know.
5 at a time, bro. So if
Yeah.
I'm by myself, say if us three go together to a Dodger game, and we have 15 tickets between the three of us, we'll get 15 bobbleheads.
which is great.
But they didn't do that for me for the Elton John. They didn't do that for me. They
Because you
made
went to
me.
the wrong gate, bro. They were out of bobbleheads. You should have laid.
No, I went to the gate that had bobbleheads, and they wouldn't let me do that because I went to the front, and they had bobbleheads there.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, I got bobbleheads, but
You
I
guys need
only
one?
got. Huh?
You guys need one? I got one in the trunk right
I got
now.
one now. Rob gave
I
me one because he
I had to
got
wait.
it,
I had to wait for my family to come all the way over to me so they can have one per person per ticket.
but- yeah, I remember that.
That was a shit show.
They had stacks of them where I was at.
I remember that. But yeah, that is a really nice thing about Dodger Stadium. I will say though, I have not encountered that at the majority of stadiums I've been to. It's usually one per person.
One per person.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know how FCL did it, man. So I got that the Metro bobblehead from him, and he was able to give me several extras as well. I don't know how he did it, bro, but he ended up doing it. But
Which one?
the Metro Boomin, the Metro, the recent bobblehead.
Yeah, this past weekend.
Monday.
Yeah.
Who's
But
it
so-
from?
Cardinals.
Local rapper, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize him. I had no idea who he was. So
Yeah. So I know the Mariners is pretty easy. Those Griffins are pretty easy to get as well. Yeah, it's one at a time, but you're able to do laps easily. What other ball? I mean, San Diego, they're sticklers. The Giants is hard as well to get more than one. So I don't know, man. I know for sure the Diamondbacks is easy. Out in it's always been easy to get extras there, bro.
the exit, they only have one exit for Oakland, and you have to go all the way around the freaking stadium to get to it. Like it's like all by itself. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. See,
And again, we don't know how it's going to work this year.
so
That's
I've
why
had,
last year when the A's did special tickets,
yeah,
I liked it because I'm buying the ticket anyways.
yeah,
And now I know I've got X amount of innings to go to a spot and grab my bobblehead.
yeah.
It actually worked out. I actually preferred that as opposed to like when I took Hudson and his buddies for Hudson's birthday for Pit Viper Day. I knew we needed to get there early, and luckily we were probably one of the first 100 in line at the main gate. And I mean, 5 people behind us, and they were out of Pit Vipers. Like Rob knows that deal. Like it was crazy. And so who knows what it's going to be like when they don't put a number on something.
That's
I mean,
hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, the point is we feel the anxiety that you have, especially when you get. I always like that feeling when you're in line and you like can't really see the front.
Yes.
Are there boxes up there? There's still boxes. And
Even
then you get there and there's like 700 boxes.
So like Wendy always makes fun of me, bro, because like I'm like, fuck, I don't know if they're gonna have any boxes, bro. They have like a big ass mountain of a box, bro. It's just like, calm down, you're gonna get your bobbles. I'm like, yo, like, let me do me, let me panic in my own, like that's my own. There you go, Rob.
This is the ones that were supposed
That's
that
not
were.
what we got.
I know these were supposed to be destroyed.
Oh damn, you got a pair?
Mm-hmm.
But those aren't real Pit Vipers, right?
Right. That's what the big controversy was, that they didn't buy.
Yeah, we got real. Yeah, because they advertised Pit Vipers.
Right. So Pit Viper got mad, and then they had destroyed 10,000 of these things.
Damn. So yeah, no, like I said, like several people hit me up and they're like, yo, can you pick mine up? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know to get that and all that. So I'm going, by the way. When is it again? Is it next month? It's on a Sunday, right? Like at 1 p.m. or something?
What?
For what?
Your guys' bobblehead.
I don't know. I think June 20th maybe is the first
June
one.
20th. I know there's a bobblehead before. Yes, okay, June 20th. So there's the Mariachi Joe Kelly bobblehead at the Quakes, and then it's you guys the following day on a Saturday, and it's like a 1 p.m. game. So
our first one is a Satchel Paige.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Satchel Paige at 1 p.m. I think.
Yeah,
I have it written in my calendar.
that sounds about right.
Yeah. So I'm planning to do the Quakes the day before, and then sleep, wake up really early, and drive to you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see you. I can't wait to see you hustle in and out of the collie, trying to get more.
Hopefully I get a good amount, man. We'll see what happens.
Hey, okay, but back. I'm not done on Otani yet. So it blows my mind what's going on. I mean, because I've been buying into your razzes, but I mean,
Yeah.
anytime I see a gray razz going on, I'm buying into it. Um, but my question is, so August they're doing another Otani bobblehead.
Hmm.
Is there any knowledge yet on is it going to be the same mold or we don't know anything yet?
We don't know. And so there's a lot of rumors and a lot of speculation. There's been talks about that there's going to be an additional bobblehead, like a third one, that'll be released before or after or whatever it may be um, this year of Otani. So they're saying there's going to be an additional one.
Wow.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past the Dodgers to do three different Otanis. I mean, they already have two. So I think on August 28th, and this is just what I believe. It's not what I've heard. It's just my beliefs. I think for sure they're gonna have an Otani where he's pitching. They'll have the white, and then they'll have the gray variant as well of him pitching. The Angels did that all the time. They did one where he was batting, and then a second one where he was pitching. And if Clones is doing their bobbleheads, then I think they're gonna do that as well with the Dodgers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
You know what I think may happen, and I hope it doesn't. And this is just me. This is how my brain just works at night. These are the thoughts that keep me up at night. I think they might do a 5K fun run Otani.
Hell
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think. I don't
Because
know.
last year was Kershaw, right?
Last year was Kershaw.
Betts was the year before.
Betts was the year before, and I think Walker before that. And then,
That makes sense.
yeah,
What do you think about this is a question for both of you guys. So like the Mariners this year, first weekend of the season, they did Julio Rodriguez bobblehead, and it was 30,000 of them, but they did 10,000
hmm,
3 games in a row. What do you guys think about that?
I love that. It gives people, it spreads them out, and it gives people the opportunity that couldn't go to game one. They can't go to game two or game three. Like you spread them out evenly within the fans. The only downside is the days you're spreading them out on. So what happened with the Griffies? I think it was like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I want to say the games were so empty and the tickets were so cheap because people couldn't make it to the games. Ah, that's it. That's it.
Right here. It's a good bobblehead too.
I know. Mark, what was your question again? I'm sorry.
My question was, what do you think about like what the Mariners did this year in terms of spreading out their bobblehead release across the series? So instead of there being 30,000 on a Friday night or a Saturday,
Oh
they
yeah.
did 10 on each game.
I'm cool. I don't know. I guess it'd be interesting. I guess it's a better chance to get doubles too because you can go to another game. Sorry, I spent
Mhm.
all that time trying to put that presentation together, so I'm leaving it up for a second. So apologize.
It's a good. I mean, it's definitely good for the fans.
Yeah,
I
it
Yeah.
is. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. I'm good with it.
I think if the Dodgers did that, they would sell out more games and more fans would be more pissed. Say like if they spread it out within 4 days, like say the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think it'd be very interesting. I think it'd be a lot of fun, but Dodger fans would be pissed because now they're kind of like. eh, Here's the thing about Dodger fans, and here's the thing about collectors. Is the majority of them feel like they're being forced to go to the game. You know what I mean? But what up, SEO? Like no one's forcing anyone to do anything. Kind of like when you purchase a retail bobblehead, no one's forcing you to buy that bobblehead. It's just
Right.
like it's we're grown adults here. We can make our own decisions.
Spend our
Um,
own money on whatever we
spend
want.
our own money on whatever the heck we want. And here's the crazy part: like, there's other collectors that always give me prices on different things, and sometimes I pay more, sometimes I pay less, sometimes I pay retail on like the older pieces or like the Grail pieces, and very rarely do I like negotiate price because like I know how it is. Like I feel like uncomfortable trying to negotiate with someone that I know like we're making transactions all the time. Someone that I meet on OfferUp, I could care less. I don't know these people. I think it's just like
Right.
a different feel. Someone that I meet on Facebook is different to me. Like I don't know this person, but someone that I know that's within the community, like I wouldn't want to haggle so much like on prices like that. And that's the difference. When it comes to like these cherry pieces, like people know how much they cost, right?
Right.
So the Otani variant, 1700 made, um people are paying the prices. That's the price. You know what I
Right.
mean? If they get it less than what it's worth or what they think it's worth, if they can find it, by all means, everyone has the same equal opportunity to do the same thing. So I ended up getting this Tommy Lasorda, the one that Ralphie sold me. I think it was like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. I recently got another one, and I bought it for about like $500, over $500. I paid like the sold was like 487 after taxes and shipping. It came out to like 550 for the bobblehead. Um, which I think was a great deal. And I posted it, and I kid you not, like 6 or 7 people hit me up, and they're like, "Oh, you're the one that outbid me. You're the one that outbid me." I'm like, "Okay." And then people like started asking me, "Are you selling? Are you selling?" I'm like, "Bro, come on now, come on." Like people and these are people that have known me for a while. They know, like, come on, that's PC stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then people get offended when I say it's PC stuff, or people get offended if I don't, want to sell this bobble that I just paid over $500 for, because they're probably expecting it for like two, three hundred bucks.
Deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah.
just like, come on, man, like really?
Yeah, I get caught in that myself because I buy a lot of stuff from a couple Smitty. I buy a lot of stuff from Smitty, and he's an A's collector, and I feel bad because many he'll grab something like, "Hey, how much you want for that?" And he's like, "Man, I just got it," and like I'm not. But half the time, I don't know if I don't know if he acquired it to sell it or if he
Yeah.
acquired it to so. But I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I don't push him. You know what I mean? If he says, it's for my person, yeah, no problem. I back off. But I am guilty of immediately asking, "Hey,
So I mean, so here's the thing, like you purchased from him in the past, right?
right, right, right,
Okay, so that's one thing. But if someone has never bought anything from you and have said that they're gonna buy from you or
yeah,
vice
yeah, yeah,
versa, but then like gets mad because you know what I mean? Like that's the difference right there.
yeah,
You know what I
true,
mean? Like you're supporting Smitty.
right,
There's
right,
other
right,
people that I try to be as lenient and as I try to hook up as many people as possible, with some of the stuff that I may have, like that have like quadruples. I have five, six, seven of them. Like I don't need all this. Like let me get it to someone's house that I know they're gonna cherish this piece. Like I think that means more to me than trying to get the most that I can get on several pieces. Now, if it's like an investment and I know what I need to make on that investment, that's different. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like how I look at things now. Like, I have to give a shout out to 805. I have to give a shout out to Salinas, and then also there's the other homie CBL Collectibles. These guys, I don't want to say they pushed me to sell, but they're the ones that always told me like, bro, you have so much. You have like an abundance of you just have money sitting there. Like, what are you doing with that? Like, you're paying hella prices to get your autographs and get all these photo pieces and get that. Why don't you let that stuff pay for itself? Like, and then like and a lot of people say like, oh, how do you do it? I've been doing this since 2007. You know what I mean?
right,
Like, I've been accumulating everything that I've had since 2007. So like, I have a boatload of stuff. So it's like people that are trying to get into you know buy, sell, and trade. you can't just do it from day one. You know what I mean? Like if you get lucky, great. If not, then you gotta. It's just you gotta put in work.
Yeah, I agree with you. But you're you do good at promoting the hobby and everything else. You know what I mean? You're not out there to gouge every little buck or whatever out of everything. So you're very good to people in general. You're just a good guy. So like like Doug said, you're a top notch guy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doug's the homie. He's dope. He's dope.
Now, see, Timmy is spreading rumors and I force him to buy bobbleheads, and that's just not fair, dude. Because I didn't force him to buy anything. Mike's in here; he's saying good things about all of us, though. So
That
Mike's
me.
dope. Mike's dope.
Mike's happy because he got I sold him a good long time ago. I sold him a couple good pieces a long time ago. But he got that Mickey and a couple of and a Toy Story piece too. So
He finally got that Aaron Judge Stockton Ports piece in his collection.
oh, that's good.
It's very rare that I sell anything, Mike. I'm a hoarder.
Mike's been putting out videos on little shorts on YouTube. I haven't caught up on all of them, but I've
Yeah,
been
he's got
noticing
some
all that.
great
He
content.
has some good footage. I
Mike,
watched it.
Mike, we can work a deal on one of these. My nicotine stained brodeur is available. I didn't know I had two of these, dude. So I can make, and I think I have two Giambis, but I'm not sure on that though. But dude, we can work a deal on one of these.
So let's kind of shift gears here, Rob. You have some pretty crazy pieces that you got signed over the weekend, man. I want to see those. What is it? Randy Johnson and who else was it?
So I don't have the big. I don't have him here with me. I don't know why I didn't
Um,
bring him down here. I know that was a stupid thing for me to do, but I didn't. But I do. I have this. I got the shitty ones. Shitty ones that I got signed. I got Vlad the Impaler, and he didn't know he ran out of room. But I'm way into these kind of things now, so these get me all excited. But yeah, those were amazing pieces that I have a problem. I keep making them like 20 inches tall, and they're really, really big. And like that base for that Randy Johnson is about 26 inches long.
hmm.
And so it's really, really big. But when a dude like Randy Johnson holds it, it doesn't look that bad. You know what I mean? So
What was his initial reaction to it?
it was amazing, to be honest with you. So we were all standing. I was there all day because I spent a lot of money that day because a lot of big autographs came through that I just not because I wanted to spend a lot of money. It was like, oh, when am I gonna see him again? When am I gonna see him again? It was like
Hmm.
Vladimir Guerrero, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. And so I started the morning with Mark with the Big Hurt with Frank Thomas. That one I just threw together real. I had the mold and everything together, but I had to throw some paint on it so I can get it signed. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
never see him come to town. I've never seen him ever.
What does he
And
sign typically?
like Chicago, the national, like East Coast
Mhm.
stuff. I don't know where he's at. Probably Florida. Most of these guys that are Florida and stuff like former Blue Jay Frank Thomas, according to Sky Notes. And but I've never once ever seen him sign. Like I have no idea where he signed. So I brought like 5 things for him to sign. He's not a cheap signature either, but so I had him sign, but I wanted that bobble because I already had that bobble already, and so I slapped some paint on it, and he was actually very impressed with it, even though it was just like a really rough piece, and he's like, "Oh, this is pretty sweet," and so he liked the fact that I brought up the rebar. People were surprised that people don't remember the rebar, but nobody at the show remembered him warming up with rebar. He used a big 4 foot piece of. I know not everybody. Mark remember, but there was but nobody else the rest of the day. Everybody else was like, "What do you have rebar? What do you have rebar?" Blah blah. So anyways, I got that sign. He was very impressed. I'd like to get that in front of him again, but when the Randy thing came, all day we were kind of waiting, kind of sitting there waiting, because you get a lot of rumors about how friendly he is. Is he not friendly? Is
Mhm.
whatever. You know what I mean? And like so much speculation because I seen things where he won't sign the thing with the bird and this and that. The photo with the bird. And well, obviously everybody wants the bobblehead to be throwing at the bird. I mean, let's be real. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, he's an amazing pitcher, but I mean, hitting the bird's the badass part. So
Yep.
I made it as like a 2-piece thing, so the base can separate. I can add like an add-on base to it, and regardless, I had it in like a wagon because it was hella big, and so I start kind of walking up to the thing, and we lining up because trying to get everybody to record and this and that. And dude, he almost like pushed the guy out in front of me, and like he's pulling out his phone hella quick and stuff, and he's like, here, give me his phone, and I'm like, let me set this down, like hang on, and he's like, here, and then he's like clearing his phone, like, here's my phone, take my picture, and and so he's like taking a picture of me, putting it down, and then he's like pick my picture. And so he's like give me his phone, and he's like posing with the whole thing. It's not done, but I mean it was there. You know, the body was good enough, the face was good. That was all done, but the base is not done. And I said, man, you know, and like it's gonna look a lot better. I had to get it here. I don't know when you coming into town, and I just had to do this. And he's like, oh, you know, so I don't know if it was loud in there or he has a hard time hearing or what, but he asked me like what he kept asking me what like a lot of times. So I don't know if he has hearing issues or anything like that. But we had a little bit of trouble there. That's why I think probably people think he might be grumpy, because it's kind of like a hard, you know what I mean? I think he reserves saying stuff because he doesn't want to ask, what did you say? What, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. He was very nice. He was excited. He wants one. He knew about it. The biggest thing I was happy about was he knew it was coming that day. He knew about us making it prior to being there. And he even talked about it when he came into the back room because True Sports Cards, the guys that put the show on, they were talking in the back, and he said, "Is it here?" Even when Dave Stewart came in town, he's like, "Is my boy here? Is my guy here?" He said, "Is my guy here?" Because he's gonna give me shit because I don't have his piece done yet. But Imran runs True Sports. Like, yeah, he's gonna be here. He'll be here. So I was there, and it was just happy. I was happy to know he liked it. Number one, because we were worried, like standing there talking about it on day, standing there like waiting and talking, like, is he just not like bobbleheads? Is he gonna hate this thing? Is it just something he thinks is stupid? You know what I mean? Because you don't know what the guy. It's not like he's popping out with a whole bunch of Randy Johnson type things all around. I mean, Randy Johnson bobbleheads all around him or nothing. So for me, it was extremely exciting. I was scared to death because I didn't no idea how he's going to react or anything else, and he is a very nice guy. He even signed the one guy. I'm kind of pissed because he signed somebody's photo of him hitting the bird behind me, and the guy's like, "Oh, it's okay, I'll do it." But that guy's gonna have a pretty rare ass photo because he doesn't sign that thing hardly ever.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't really know. You know, because he does the video. He does that commercial for DirecTV, like about the bird
Mhm,
and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he talks about
mhm.
that. It's not like that. I think he just doesn't. You know, he's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe him, but like, I don't want to, not like hippie, but like he respects. You know, he doesn't want to just be killing birds and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, he's trying to be like, I don't know what the best way. He froze on your side, bro. That's crazy.
Well, he signed that Project 70 card that
He
you got
did,
done for me.
yeah, but
I've never seen one of those signed before.
yeah, and I thought we had a good chance of that because it's not hitting the bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But anyways, um, what's an Atticus shirt? What's the Atticus shirt? I don't know if that. You got me on that one, Timmy. Anyways, Randy Johnson was amazing. I'll be honest with you. I thought he was an amazing guy. I thought he was very nice, very humble, but he was kind of quiet a little bit. I can kind of see maybe how he comes off as a little bit, I don't know, whatever, stern or whatever you want to talk about. I just think he's, probably by himself, he's probably a really great guy. Personally, I think, you know.
And did he stick around like after the show, kind of like what Dave Stewart did the last time?
No, so I wasn't a vendor this time.
Ah,
So a vendor, I was there all day, and we waited. If I would have been a vendor, yeah, I probably could have.
okay.
So what they do generally is they come out, do their signing, and they rush them back in the back, and they sign, you know, hundreds or thousands of pieces of whatever, for them to sell at the shop. I wasn't back there this time, only because let's see, he signed like at 2:00. I had one more thing, and then I bounced. Well, no, he was my last signing, I think, of the day. No, Stu was my last signing of the day. So it was like 30 minutes until Stu signed, and then once I got Stu didn't have a real big line this time, so it was kind of like I hit that now. I was there for like 8 hours already, so I was or 7 hours, and I was done.
Damn.
Yeah. So if I had been a vendor, I'm pretty sure I would have had some pretty sweet video pictures and stuff like that. But he definitely wants one, and yes, former Blue Jay Dave Stewart, Skydome. You're right. But yeah,
former Blue Jay Ricky Henderson was there too.
Yeah, he was. He
Would you guys get signed by him?
Huh?
Would you guys get signed by him?
These guys are like $200 a pop. so like, well, not all of them, but like my that Randy Johnson, that front of that thing signed there is $350.
What?
Yeah. And
then what about the brim?
Okay, so here's also why I think that there's he doesn't hear real well. So I got up there and I said, "This is the inscriptions I want. I wanted him to write the Big Hurt on here, and I want him to write O2 Triple Crown on the base underneath his inscriptions." Well, he wrote Triple Crown winner. Okay, they can live with that. It sounds like a horse race, but it's okay. And then on the top of his bill was supposed to write Big Hurt. I mean big unit. He was supposed to write the big unit. Well, he signed it again. So which is okay, that's like it's not like I had to pay for the second signature, so that's more expensive. But that's not what I wanted. You know what I mean? So probably people think, why did you have it signed twice? Well, I didn't mean to have it signed twice. It just we even confirmed it, but it's whatever. It is what it is. So it's double signed, and it wasn't intentionally double signed, and I'm not complaining. I mean, it looks great anyways, regardless. But it's very expensive. You know what I mean? Like, it's an expensive thing to have signed like that.
Well, let me ask you this. So does it cost more to get bigger pieces signed, or is it say like if
$50?
$50 more?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's cheaper out there than out here.
It was like $50 or $75. It was like he was. I think he was like two. I think it was 200 for regular and whatever. Mark got a card signed.
He was 200 for a card.
Okay,
so it's not it. So I got this done. This is a regular size bobblehead, and what I paid to get this signed, Rob paid to get his 20 whatever inch signed.
Yeah,
it's just there's a tier. There's a standard, like up to 11 by 14 or 16 by 20, whatever. Flats, and then there's I forget what they call it, but like Premiere or something.
Yeah,
and some of them have like another one for like if it's game used or something like that.
Ricky has a game used one.
Yeah. So out here it's kind of like that, where it's like a tier system where it's like big. It's like small, medium, and then large, and then it's like extra large, I guess you could say. Where like say if I wanted to get an 18-inch or like a 3-footer done, it's like an extra 500, almost to like $700. Yeah, it's crazy expensive out here, bro.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't say that that's like out there necessarily. It's all that pricing is set by the promoter, and they know what people are going to be bringing, right? So we don't happen to have like in Los Angeles, it's much more prevalent that there's going to be fans bringing 3-footers, right?
Yeah.
So they know that, and so they plan accordingly for that. Like, just like about 6 or 7 months ago, all of a sudden Ricky Henderson's rookie card became like, one promoter decided they're going to start charging for rookie cards. Now every time you go to a show, it's charged for. That's not set by the player, that's by the promoter, but they know that they can capitalize on that, and so that's what they do.
That's true.
But yeah, man, this show was fantastic, super like awesome cast of people. But at the same time, like I wasn't even there for an hour, and I spent $700 on autograph tickets. Like insane how much this all cost. But this is what I got done.
Show Mark.
So this was a Chicago. This was made by Foco.
Man, if somebody would get you some decals, you get that thing done.
I know a guy.
We're working on it. Yeah,
Size
so
does matter. Size
this
does
was a
matter.
piece done by Foco for the Hall of Fame. Pretty nice. It was a White Sox bobblehead, and I painted it just like I did Reggie Jackson from Yankees to A's. So I got Frank to sign there, and then he did the head comes off, so don't freak out. And then he did Hall of
Oh,
Fame
nice.
2014 on the bill. And what I'll have on the front, obviously, will be the A's logo, and I'll get all the logos on there as soon as Rob remembers to print them. Just kidding, Rob.
I blame my
But-
wife.
but
She's in charge of
seriously.
She's in charge of the thing.
Now, for inscriptions, is it more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Randy was $75 for inscription.
Got it.
Hurt was 50.
Yeah, her wasn't bad. He was like 100 or 125. I don't remember. He's like
He wasn't
100
bad because I mean, we didn't think it was bad because he was like the least expensive of the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it's like
But-
about the same, like $49.
Crazy.
Inscription.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think Vlad Guerrero Sr. was the most economical
Yeah.
of the ball players. I think then Frank Thomas, then Ricky, then Randy Johnson.
Well, I'm trying to think who else I had something else signed.
Did you get Dennis Rodman done?
No, I didn't have anything for that.
How was it seeing Dennis?
I'll be honest. I went outside. And I ran into Stu outside, and I talked to Stu probably for like an hour. So I'll be honest with you. I missed. Man, Johnny Manziel was there. Dennis
Malik
Rodman was
Monk.
there. Malik Monk. I like Malik Monk a lot. He's a real nice guy. But I got sidetracked. I went outside to get a lemonade, and Stu was outside on the patio thing, and so we just sat there and talked. He's giving me shit. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Yeah, blah." I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I said we sat and talked to him for like.
He probably thought he was
hour.
going home that day with his bobblehead.
Nah, he was giving me shit. He knew. He's like, he's like, man, if I don't give you shit, then you're never gonna get it done. He was playing with me. I said, well, it's gonna be to you this year, because I want it back on TV. So I said, I'll get it to you. Like, I'm taking it to the stadium for you, so you can put this back on TV. Like,
Yeah, you definitely should get it to him, bro. You know, so let me. Do you guys know if Stu will go up to Sacramento or?
That's where he's at.
Okay, so next several years are the TV rights still the same for?
No,
Well, Stu lives in Arizona. He doesn't live out here, so he'll go wherever.
He hasn't been in the studio much this season.
Yeah.
At all. Anyways, he's been doing a lot of from his house. So
He's trying to get a baseball team, and he's trying to be one of the expansion teams. So
yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to. There's another show in 2 weeks that I'm gonna go to.
who? Where? Who's gonna be there?
Santa Clara. Bo Jackson, Tim Brown, Ricky Henderson, a bunch of Giants and Niners on the Saturday, and then Sunday's more Oakland related, but also Julius Irving and Allen Iverson.
The doctor.
But I'm gonna go for. I got something for Ricky to sign. And then I'm gonna get Allen Iverson too.
Is it better
Nice.
price?
What?
Is Ricky better priced?
Than this last one?
Yeah.
No, it's identical. For Ricky, I prefer to like have the experience.
I'm good. I just curious. I wanted to sign my suitcase thing, but I forgot to. I thought maybe I could find a cheap signing somewhere. You know what I mean?
You're not going to.
I know.
Not
But
for
if he
Ricky.
keeps signing, he's gonna get lower. Man, he signs all the time.
What was his line like on Saturday?
70 people.
Okay,
That's
so
it?
when I saw him at Cow Palace,
Oh, dude.
like
Most of them are like
a
40
month and a
people.
half ago, I don't even think there was 25 people.
Yeah, there was 70 tickets. The numbers were up to like 70 something because they're announcing. You know, now they announced. You know,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Yeah, most people had. Yeah, like I said, these things are expensive. You know, like Randy was expensive, so there wasn't like a lot of people, dropping a few $100s on Randy Johnson in Sacramento, but he probably had 36 or 39 people, I think it was, and then Vlad didn't have very many people at all.
Neither
Damn.
did Frank.
I know, and
Frank Thomas didn't either.
I was really frustrated at the Frank things. They pushed us through on that, and then next thing I know, I see the video and Frank's showing some kids hey, hitting instructions and stuff like that. I'm like, the fuck, man? Like we brought some badass shit. Like I wanted to like talk to him a little bit, you know what I mean? And they were pushing us through. And
Yeah.
Frank was really nice. Nothing wrong with Frank. Like he was hella nice. I'm not knocking him at all, but I was like,
cool.
why are we pushing through? Like it's not even a line. Why are we pushing through here right now?
Yeah. That's
because they
wild.
started 40 minutes late.
I know.
And they wanted to get back on schedule.
I know,
it sucked though. I agree. Like that kind of frustrated me.
Yeah,
But
usually they'll talk to you. You know what I mean? You know, whatever. You can relate to them and stuff like that. And you know, most of those guys will hella talk. But
Well, what was crazy, like that's kind of what I'm used to out here.
pushing you through.
So yeah, we just go in, get your autograph, you're gone.
Most of the guys we come across, I think for the most part, pretty social.
yeah.
I mean, every signing that I've gone to, I think the only person the paid signing, I can't even think of one, bro. I can't.
Live on Instagram.
We get pushed through every single time. I did the custom Miguel Rojas bobblehead, and he seemed to like it. He said, "Oh, good job. This one's pretty good." He thought it was unique, so
That's tight.
I was
Good
like,
for you, dude.
I was happy about that. But I suck at all that shit, man. I'm not good at that stuff.
I think the key is like not going when your number is called. I think if you wait towards the end,
Oh, I agree.
you're gonna get more time.
Well, here's the thing: there's no number system, or in the places that we go, it's like you get in line and you go, and that's it. You buy your ticket, you get in line, you go, and that's it.
I agree. If we would have waited on Frank at the end, we would have been a lot better off.
For sure. Hey,
Steve Sale, what's up, Steve? Steve Sale's was a team stitcher for the Oakland A's back in the up to 2005 or 2002. I can't remember what the date was from, but Steve Sale. Thank you, Steve, for popping on. I'll see you in June.
For sure.
So we going crazy in Oakland or what?
Huh?
We going crazy in Oakland for the first Satchel Paige bobblehead?
I'm down.
I'm excited.
June 21st. June 21st, Sunday.
Wait, so it's a Sunday?
Yeah. You want me to share that thing with you again?
No, I believe you.
To Sunday, I might not be able to go.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see you, Steve. You're on Instagram. So.
No, you better go, Mark.
Well, if Hudson makes the All-Star team, it's on Sundays.
Hey, now you're an All-Star. Get you.
What time are games? You better make it early.
I don't know. We'll see.
Steve, I have some questions for you. I'm looking at a jersey that you used to have. You sold. I need to hit you up on that. So.
But what's coming up for you guys? What's different?
Different. I gotta get some projects done. Got some new stuff. Some commission pieces coming out. That'd be pretty sick. Some pretty unique 101 stuff coming. That actually is gonna be really popular, I think. But that's gonna be a 101, and that's for it's a Dodger piece too.
Nice.
If you guys are in the Stockton area in July, I suggest looking to get I suggest you guys looking to probably get tickets around July 19th to Stockton Ports. I would suggest.
Okay.
July 19th?
July 19th. I think 19th, right?
I won't be able
to.
August.
No, not August. It's July.
So July 19th, I won't be able to go. That's Mariachi Joe Kelly.
That's the date. That's how many Mariachi Joe Kellys are gonna make?
Oh, it's not a mariachi, it's chaquetas. It's the Quakes.
Oh.
The Quakes Joe Kelly bobblehead.
Wait, Rob, is July 19th the one that I know about?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
That's on a Friday, right?
Yeah, it's a Friday night.
Cool.
More news to come. Live unboxing. I don't have any. I do have a Q-Man finally. Sky Dome. I want to, all right, Steve. I'll DM you. I'll DM you in a little bit. Let me put my. I finally have. Oops! Wow! Look at that. It's different. Well, there's Mark. I finally have a Q man, and it's a San Francisco Giant. They make no Oakland Athletics Q mans, but that's okay. So this Sky Dome is my newest arrival. Not my newest. I got other new arrivals. I got Kevin Garnett. I'm probably way too far into the Upper Deck autograph bobbleheads. I even went and got Randy Johnson to sign because he doesn't have a regular signature one with the hologram. Like I got a sickness, dude. Like so, like I want each one that was made to have a autograph too on there.
Nice.
And I even got Vlad Girl because they don't have Vlad Girl on either on that. All right, Steve, stay in shadows, bro. The Mike. So you will not be coming to Stockton, California, Mike, is what you're saying, on July 19th because of the Foo Fighters show. I think you need to prioritize your priorities. However you say that.
I'm going to. I've got tickets to see Green Day the same day as the A's are doing Ricky Henderson bobblehead.
Where at?
It's at Giants. It's where the Giants play.
Oh, I didn't know it was the same day.
Why? Wait, what?
I didn't get tickets to that.
I'm gonna go to the A's game, get the bobblehead, and then get back in the car and go to the Green Day concert.
Well,
I didn't know we were going to watch Green Day. Well, all right, cool. Let's go.
That
All right,
parking
let's
is
do
a
it.
mess. You better buy your ticket. This shit's gonna be expensive, fool.
Is it really?
The resales is expensive as shit on this. I'm not buying.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm going to every single A's bobblehead game.
And the Green Day too.
Yeah, I guess.
You mean the Green? You talking about the Green Day tickets?
Mark didn't tell me that we're doing Green Day, so I guess we're going to see Green Day now.
Well, we better find some cheap tickets somehow up in the third deck. Oracle.
We'll get tickets. We'll get tickets day of. It'll be cheap. Not cheap, but no
I'm sure
concerts are cheap.
I'm sure
Nothing's
there's
cheap anymore.
No.
That's true. That's true.
Mike,
Yeah, we got some pretty crazy bobbleheads coming up this month. We got Glasnow, Yamamoto, and Bobby Miller.
That's just in June. That's it. 3.
Skydome says that Foo Fighters have done cool concert bobbleheads. You mean bobbleheads from the concert? I've seen the Foo Fighter bobbleheads, but are you telling me they have bobbleheads? Foo Fighters have bobbleheads at their concert? Is that what you're saying? No,
Yeah,
you're
Claire.
okay. No, you're talking about you're talking about the SGA one. Yeah, okay, or special, whatever they are, the team ones.
The Yankees are doing a Foo Fighters bobblehead night.
No, Skydome is talking about the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, and they didn't remember.
The Cubs and the Red Sox did it.
Well, Skydome's talking all this mess over on Instagram, so I can't transfer the wording over. So
What's Skydome talking about?
I don't know, dude. It's Canadians, bro. There's something.
Is he speaking Canadian right now?
Yeah. Hey there. How about that, eh?
Oh, that's funny. Wait, what did you just say?
How about that?
There's this something that Hudson's been saying this week that sounded just like what you were doing.
Oh, how about that, eh?
Yeah, I know what that is. That's from Strange Brew.
Oh,
What's so funny, Foo?
I watch.
You guys are wilding, bro.
I watch. What's it called? Oh, what the hell is that show? Not long. Kit. What the hell is that show? Kenny Moore. What's it called?
Kenny Powers.
Canadian. No, that's a Canadian one. And he goes around and they kick everybody's ass. And oh man, what the hell is the name of that show? No. Canadian comedy show, and it's on like Hulu or something. Letterkenny. I watch Letterkenny. I know all about Canada.
I don't know what that is.
The Canucks, bro.
Yeah.
Skydome, do you watch Letterkenny? Just curious. What? I think Mike, I think we got this confused. I think I think it is a misunderstanding. I don't think they're actually going to be having Foo Fighter bobbleheads. Yeah, see, look at Mike. Mike knows what's up. That shit's funny. Letterkenny. Letterkenny's hella funny.
That's
a good
right.
show.
Yo, Mike, have they been coming out with regular size standard bobbleheads for the Yankees?
Seriously.
They look a little bit bigger, bro.
The Aaron Judge look cool.
The Aaron jerseys look pretty dope. I like that one.
It did look good.
That Costanza, that George
There we
Costanza
go.
looks cool.
Welcome to the stage, Skydome bobblehead.
About time.
Skydome. So, do you watch Letterkenny? Yes, size does matter. Size does matter. Fool.
So that's how it works. If they're on YouTube, you can share their chat.
Yeah, YouTube. I can share your chat. I can't. The Instagram doesn't link it yet.
I wish there was a way to like merge it because I'm like,
You
my
can.
neck is starting to hurt.
Not yet. Not yet.
You're able to. There's a way.
No, I'm trying to tell you, they don't. Not yet. Not this software.
Oh, I see the streamers do it all the time.
Do they use StreamYard?
I have no idea what to use, bro.
Well, then don't tell me what to do, bro. Quit telling me what to do.
I think I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich for dinner.
Up here in CA. Hey, have you guys? This is something that's bothering me. So I used to kind of filter out like if there's scammers or not, people trying to sell you shit, like all over the place. And they used to put the dollar sign. The scammers used to put the dollar sign behind the numbers.
Oh my god!
Now everybody's being Canadian and putting the dollar sign behind the numbers, and so it's really messing me up.
Scammers.
So I don't know why we got to be like that all of a sudden.
Wait, so Canadians are scammers? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying. I know this guy. I know a guy that probably puts his dollar sign behind the numbers.
Basically.
I think that's like the form of like talking via text message. $20, $40, like 40, then dollar sign.
When did that? When did the change?
I've done that before, to be honest. I've done it before.
Then you're Canadian. You're Canuck.
I'm a mother Canucker.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, like typing pretty fast and just talking and I put like 20 and then like the dollar sign.
It's not hate. It's not hate, Mike. It's not hate. It's not hate. It's differentiation. Where's STL? STL's in bed. I'm pretty sure STL is in bed.
Yeah,
he works very, very early in the morning.
He's for sure in bed.
Straight cash,
Andy?
homie.
Is Andy still here or did Andy bail?
Andy's usually up to like 1 o'clock in the morning, so he should be up. Andy's just being.
He might have bailed when I tried to deflect the conversation when Bobble Foo asked something about Oakland, but Andy threatened to leave the show if we talked about the Oakland situation.
Andy did?
Yeah.
Ah, well, screw you, Andy. You had a nice bobblehead.
I don't blame him, to be honest with you. I'm tired of it too.
Well, I'm tired too, but don't bring the hate towards the show, Andy. Come on.
I know.
You got a nice bobblehead today. How come teams don't do a lot more? I think every year a team should do a mascot bobblehead giveaway. They have their own mascot. Like, why not? It's like a super simple, easy one that everybody would like.
The Dodgers don't have one. I wish the Dodgers had a.
I wish the Dodgers would do their
SGA wiener.
No, it's not even a. We don't have a mascot, bro.
But how about those guys that walk around? Those generic guys. Do ones of those. I don't care.
Nah.
What about the squirrel?
You better stop.
Squirrel.
It's a koala.
That's a fat butt. That's a fat butt squirrel.
You're a dickhead, bro.
Whatever.
Jerk, Mark.
Did you guys see that Triple H today? That Foco put out?
The water bottle? The water bottle?
Yeah. I can't stop looking at the water bottle, man.
I can't stop looking at his crossed eyes, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
I know.
That
who the face looks like?
What?
Remember the Adam Sandler movie Little Nicky?
Yeah.
And one of his buddies, that's in like every Adam Sandler movie. He has the handlebar mustache, and he's like cross-eyed and he's possessed by the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who that reminded me of. I'm like, why did they make
You
this little Nicky character into Triple H?
know
But
what it
water
reminded?
bottle.
It reminded me of Hacksaw Jim Duggan as Triple H.
Hey, Hacksaw got that piece up there at
The
the
Chinooks.
Chinooks. The Chinooks.
Chinooks, we got that coming.
We got that
Yeah.
coming. Yep.
I didn't renew
Although,
my
did you
season
see
ticket.
our ticket guy got replaced?
He did?
Yes. And now I'm like,
Oh
what if this new dude isn't like down with shipping them to us?
no, they will, bro. So the gal that was our rep initially for the Chinooks, she dipped out. She wasn't our rep anymore. I don't know if she got fired or left or whatever. But remember when I was talking to you, they're like they hit me up. I'm like, you know what? I'm not happy with you guys because I didn't get my bobbleheads. They're like, oh, what happened? I'm like, I was talking to I don't know what the hell her name was. I think her name was like Megan or some shit. And and they're like, oh yeah, it was so and so. I'm like, yeah, I didn't get my bobbleheads, so I don't want to renew my season tickets with you guys. And they're like, oh no, we'll ship you out the bobbleheads. I'm like, all right, let me get my bobbleheads and I'll think about it. I said, as a matter of fact, I got some homies that may be interested as well. So let me get my bobbleheads first. And they shipped them, bro. Within the like a couple of days, I got my bobbleheads, and then I hit them up. I'm like, all right, I got my shit. What's up? Sign me up. And that's when I told them to call you guys. I don't know. I know Mark got the call. I don't know if you got the call, Rob. I'm like, I got two homies. Hit them up. I'm
Our
like,
new
we want
Chinook
our
season
bobblehead
ticket
shit.
holder again.
Yeah.
It feels good. It
Hey,
feels good.
hey, Mike, what was the Yankees mascot? I don't remember the Yankees mascot.
Madonna.
Oh my god.
No.
Dandy. Its name is Dandy.
Was it like a Padre looking guy? Like the Padres mascot?
The Friar.
Wasn't it like a gray character?
The Padres had the chicken.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I was faster than you were, Mike. I googled it quick, bro.
I think the first Yankee game I went to, they were giving away like I don't know if it was like some gray peanut character or like a whistle character. It was something. It was weird, but Georgie ended up getting it. I'm like,
Who?
man, throw this shit away. It was like a Yankees like plushie.
Yeah, see that?
The heck is
Oh,
that?
yeah,
That's Dandy, bro.
that shit is ugly.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If Mason Miller pitched for the Dodgers,
He would get a bobblehead.
how many
He-
bobbleheads would he have so far?
Two.
Dude, yeah.
He would have two for sure. He would have welcome to no. He would have the rookie bobblehead
Yeah.
and then the game breaker bobblehead, bro.
And okay, if you pitch for the Cardinals,
Welcome to the league or whatever it's called.
Yeah, same. He'd have two.
if you pitch for any team in baseball besides Oakland,
He'd have two bobbleheads, bro.
disrespectful. He's the best. He's the best reliever in baseball.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm surprised the A's haven't
And he's a
traded him.
rookie. And he's a rookie.
I'm
What?
surprised. I'm surprised the A's haven't got rid of him.
Soon.
It won't be long. I mean, that's what Rob
What
and I were
is
joking the other
that?
day. Like, if Foco did make a bobblehead of him, by the time we got it, he'll be on a different team, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or they won't be in Oakland anymore.
they'll be in
I still-
Sacramento.
I still want it though.
No, I'd want it for sure. That Dandy thing is terrible. Everything from the 70s is hella freaky, but that
It's
Dandy
scary.
thing is terrible.
It's
No,
scaring me.
didn't you guys have that rabbit? In the
Tarzan?
70s?
That's in the 60s. Yeah, that was creepy too. It shit had like
No,
red
that shit
eyes.
was tight. That shit was cool.
It wasn't
That's
a
cool.
mascot though.
So I
Oh.
talked to Renetti about that, and he said they tried to reintroduce that in 2018 before the 50th anniversary, and MLB wouldn't let him put it back in. They said, "What happens if one of our players, steps on that thing or whatever?" And all right, so that's why. Well, and that's why they did that little go-kart one, remote control one. And Mike, that's what I'm saying, dude. Everything from the 70s is creepy, bro. Everything.
So many thoughts.
You set yourself up for that, Mike. Come
Oh
on.
shit!
They banned him from the upper deck. That's crazy.
I'm glad I was born in the '80s, bro. Jesus Christ!
It went to and a big head field stripe. What we talking about, Ernie? I missed it. All right, boys. You guys want to save some of this good stuff for next week?
Yeah, let's call it, man. It's getting dark over here where I'm at. But we should definitely get a guest. I want to see if we can get a guest on. Someone that we've had in the past that has like their current bobbleheads of this year, man. I think it'd be dope to talk about all that stuff. You guys let us know what you guys want to see. Also, hopefully we're able to carry on throughout the rest of the year and get some.
Dodger. Sorry, interrupt you. Dodger Beast said, "Yo, Bobble Talk game is strong, looking like ESPN." Sorry, I had to put that out there. Hell yeah.
Dodger Beast is the man.
I might have to update my membership and get like some better sound bites and shit like that going on here.
You can so on your end, Rob.
Yeah.
You should be able to put the screen landscape so people hold the phone sideways and they get the full screen.
Not if I'm streaming to both. I can't change it will not simultaneously cast, it says, to YouTube and Instagram and that way.
That's stupid.
But I know what you're saying. I can change it, but then we'd have to be portrait on YouTube then.
Yeah, no, we're good right here.
I mean, we could try it. I mean, people can watch any way they want on YouTube, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll try. I'll play around with it. Maybe we'll do like a play. We'll have a play date this weekend and I'll mess around with it or something.
Let's do it.
Hey, what's the value on a original Ken Griffey Jr. big head?
Which one?
Say again.
Like $100 at most.
How much?
Like $100.
The original. Oh shit! Tell me where to buy them. I paid way more than $100 for mine. The original big head.
Yeah.
No, I sent you one.
No, I bought one off eBay.
That's why I sent you that link. It was like $100, 110.
Yeah, but don't tell people like that. I want to hype mine up. I want to fluff mine up a little bit. Mine might be for sale. Who knows? Why?
That's right. Well, yesterday's price isn't today, so it might be 150, 160. What's up? What's popping?
I'm just trying.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Tico.
If I should get in this Raz or not.
You should.
Yeah, obviously. I suck it, dude. I cannot win a Raz in my life, bro.
Me, especially. I can't win, especially foos.
I won once ever.
It
wasn't even for a piece I wanted. It was the Kobe Dodger one. No, LeBron Dodger one. I didn't even want that, but I don't know why I entered it.
Gotta play to win.
That's true. It's true. Okay.
All right, guys.
All right. I love seeing y'all. I love seeing all you guys' names running across the screen and everything. I will play with this stuff and see if I can try to merge the stuff, or if I can try to get I'll try to do the workout and the layouts on all this stuff and see. I'm just happy today I was able to get things to work today, number one, because that was a big deal. It's been a while now. So I will push to have a guest for us next week. I'd like to have a guest. I don't know. I just it's fun. It gives us something to talk about, and we still do our normal thing. So
yes, sir.
All right, it's great seeing you guys' beautiful faces. You look sexier than ever. So
you too.
And until next week, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye, boys.
See ya.
Cheers.
Later.
Later.